Hi, Nicole Ben Simon here. So a lot of people have been asking me what a QHHT session involves. And QHHT stands for Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique. And it's a technique that was founded by Dolores Cannon. So you could look her up on YouTube. She has been the founder of this incredible healing modality, and she's been doing it for 40 years and has developed this incredible healing technique where people can get into a relaxed state, and from that state of relaxation they can actually connect with their subconscious mind, and it's the part of ourselves that we experience every night in dreams. So that's probably the best way to explain it, because when you're in a dream state, you're receiving messages. You're always receiving messages from your subconscious mind. And some people remember dreams and some people don't remember dreams, but we've all had dreams that we have remembered. And so the dreams are always messages for us. And in our conscious state of awakening, we may not be able to interpret them correctly because we are in our ego mind a lot. And so often we miss the messages that we receive in a dream state because we don't have the ability to access that part of ourselves when we're in a conscious state. So quantum healing hypnosis technique involves, the session usually takes about 4 hours, so it's quite intense, but by the end of the session, there is not one person who has come into the session and left the session the same person. It's like a total transformation. And the method basically, what happens is the client will come to me with 10 or 12 or 15 questions, could be more, of just general questions about relationships, questions about family, career, patterns of behavior, health, finances. Basically, you can ask any question. And so for the first 2 hours, we just talk in a very relaxed environment, just basically on my couch. And this is a face-to-face only method, so I wouldn't be able to do this method on a Zoom, but I have other hypnosis methods that I can do on Zoom. But the quantum healing hypnosis method needs to be face-to-face, and there are practitioners all over the world. We just basically talk. We just talk about all the things that are going on in the person's life. And I'm a very safe place for people to really sort of let out all of the stuff that's holding them back and bothering them. And then we go into the questions where people have, there are so many different questions that you can ask. And I guess each time you do a session, you could just get more and more specific. So once we do that, which probably lasts around 2 hours, we then go into a really, really deep relaxation. So basically, I will do a guided meditation for the client who is just having the time of their life, just lying on the couch and in a very, very relaxed state. And basically, so do the guided meditation hypnosis, which is the QHHT approved one, which is what the practitioners use all around the world, which works. And and then when the person is in that deep relaxed state, the ego self sits aside and they are able to answer the questions from a very concentrated and clear place. And the beautiful thing about this is that they're always aware. There's never a time where the client isn't in control and isn't aware, because they're always there just sitting on the side, and they are aware of what they're saying. And if I said to them, we need to now get up and there's a fire alarm or something like that, they would be able to get up. And it's so, a lot of people find hypnosis to be quite scary, and I think there's been a lot of negative associations with hypnosis. But actually, when you access the part of you that is trying to communicate with you, but you're not ever really in a state where you can receive it, it's actually like it's profound. It's profound. And you know, a lot of people go to psychics and healers and to other people to help them access information, and there's so much benefit in that. But how about when you're actually speaking to yourself from a higher version of you? And that way you're not actually getting any information through the filter of another human being. You're actually getting the information through your subconscious mind and the part of you that has experiences in many, many lifetimes and many, many experiences. And it's the part of you that knows why you're here. And it's the part of you that knows what lessons you've come here to learn. And it's the part of you that knows why you have a complicated relationship with so-and-so and what the purpose of that is and what the learning of that is. And so to me, I feel like it's very much like having the answer book of life given to you while you're still alive. And it helps you in your day-to-day life when you actually understand the purpose of the things that are happening, because it helps you to make decisions that are aligned with you. So I've had somebody being told that their child needs to move to a new school because this school is not right for them. And so then they can act upon it. They can ignore the information and the insight if they like. But, you know, once you have access to this information, you can actually act on it in your day-to-day life and improve your life so much, because you have been guided by the part of you that knows the full you. And some other things that have happened in the sessions is where you know, people will be told that the career that they're in is really not suitable for them, and they need to sort of like know that in the next few months they're going to be doing something else, and that way when something else comes by, they will know to take it seriously, because it's a door opening for them that is the path that is aligned with their truth. And a lot of illnesses as well have, there are so many. I mean, cancer always comes through as suppressed anger. A lot of people who are suppressing anger end up developing cancer. And in the sessions, there are some pretty incredible healings that take place if the person is ready to let go of the stuff that's not really serving them. And I've actually experienced myself people healing from, you know, illnesses and things that have gone wrong, and they've it's just, I can't even, you know, it's so profound, this process, that I can't even describe how incredible it is. But this is why I'm so passionate about it, and I guess because I know that it helps so many people, I want people to realize that there is you know, it's all information that's coming from a place of profound love. It's coming from a part of you that wants you to succeed, and that wants you to understand yourself, and wants you to learn and grow, and wants you to let go of the things that are keeping you back, and you actually can ask for that assistance. And so, you know, that is the process. And then when all the questions are answered and the person has gone through the whole process, I gently bring them back and we have a talk about the things that they remember, and everything is recorded so they can go home and listen to it again, because sometimes people go into a beautiful deep state and they don't really remember everything that they've said or everything that they've told themselves. But, you know, thankfully they have a recording to listen over again and again, and each time they actually listen to that recording, the healing continues. So it's just amazing. And it's, you know, we're actually accessing a part of ourselves that we do every day. I mean, it's that place just before you fall asleep at night, where you're just in the between of the awake and asleep state. And so we do it twice a day, just before we go to sleep at night, and then the next day in the morning, just before we wake up. It's just accessing that part of the mind that we access all the time, but just being able to access that part and then listen to what it's saying and record what it's saying, because usually it's talking to us when we're in between the sleep period, but we're not actually remembering what the messages were. So this way you're just able to access that golden nugget of information because you're in that relaxed state. And so you're you know, asleep, but you're awake. And it's incredible what your higher self, what your soul self knows. And it knows it just knows your mission. It knows everything that is happening in your life. It knows the reasons, and it has guidance that is just so profound. So in a nutshell, that is QHHT. And if you want to know more about it, you can Google or YouTube QHHT, Dolores Cannon. You can see some sessions online and how it works. There are so many ways that you can find out more information, but ultimately this is you committing to you, and this is you saying to you, I'm ready to uncover all of the things that I've wanted to know. And usually it's stuff that we know anyway, but we just don't bring that information to to the forefront, because we're scared of making changes or whatever. But when you get that confirmation that yes, you have been feeling as though you need to leave a job or a relationship, and you just sort of don't want to hear it, but this is like, yes, this is why you need to do this, because you've got this happening next. So yeah, I just love this work, and I love watching people step into their truth and step into the most incredible version of themselves. And I know that it helped me a lot on my journey. So that's why I've chosen to do this and to help and support people through it, because I know that this modality is very powerful, and it's a growing modality. More and more people are becoming aware of the incredible healing that takes place and transformation that takes place when you have a QHHT session. So I highly recommend you to look into it, because some of us are very stuck and we don't know how to move forward. And basically there isn't a question you can't ask your subconscious mind. I mean, all the answers are there. So that is what QHHT is. And if you want to know more, feel free to private message me, or you can find out on Google or on YouTube. So have a beautiful day, everyone, and always remember that we're here on a journey to learn, to grow, and to feel. And everything that happens in our life has a purpose. Even though it may not be something we like, it may be something we need in order to grow. So have a great weekend, and I will be back soon.